What's up, everybody? We're back with another episode of the Lifestyle Sports Podcast. It's AI from the 210. So I'm real disappointed. I don't understand what just took place. I'm real upset. But as we get into it, let's just go ahead and get into it. So the Dallas Cowboys played the Green Bay Packers. The Packers win 31-28 in overtime. So when we look at the Cowboys, we see Dak Prescott. He went 27-46 for 265 yards, 3 TDs, and 2 picks. So modest game from Dak, very modest, you know what I'm saying? We see Tony Pollard, that's my dog, Tony Pollard, by the way. We see Tony Pollard, 22 carries for 115 yards and a TD. That's pretty good. Shout out Pollard, you doing your thing. We see CeeDee Lamb. He had 11 receptions for 150 yards and 2 TDs. That's great numbers from CD. You did your thing too. You know what I'm saying? So the Cowboys offense, it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. And the defense wasn't bad either. But when we look at the Packers, we see the all-time great Aaron Rodgers, the living legend. He went 14-20 for 224 yards and 3 TDs. We see the numbers are not just eye-popping, but them TDs are. And we see Aaron Rodgers, he know how to play with precise precision. You know what I'm saying? Aaron Rodgers know what he doing out there. We see Aaron Jones from the great state of Texas, of course. We see Aaron Jones had 24 carries for 138 yards and a TD. And we see Watson. Watson went off. There was nobody could hold Watson. They had no answer. Watson had 4 receptions for 107 yards and 3 TDs. I believe that's the best game of his career. And it happened against Dallas. You know what I'm saying? I'm real upset. I'm mad, dog. Why the Packers always going off on us? Wasn't they on a 5-game lose streak, and they picked us to go off like this, you know what I'm saying? And Aaron Rodgers, he a legend. I got a lot of love for Aaron Rodgers. That's one of my favorite quarterbacks of all time. I always wanted him to be a Dallas Cowboy. You know what I'm saying? But he always go off on us. Why us? Aaron Rodgers, Aaron Rodgers always going off. Dallas, y'all supposed to get this win for McCarthy. Y'all supposed to do this for my dog McCarthy. What happened? How? But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? We still gonna go to the playoffs this season. No need to fret over this one loss that just took place. You know what I'm saying? We got a long season to go. I expect Dallas to play well. We got a nice team. We got a great team. You know, you can't win all the games, even though the Eagles are right now. But you can't win all the games. You know what I'm saying? So we took an L to the Packers. You know what I'm saying? Aaron Rodgers is a legend, and when it comes to Dallas, he know how to get that dub. You know what I'm saying? Shout out McCarthy. When we play the Packers again, we going to get one for you. You know what I'm saying? We got you. You know what I'm saying? So the Cowboys will play the Vikings next week. The Vikings are red hot right now. They only lost 1 game the whole season. You know what I'm saying? We see Kirk Cousins flexing with the chains on, turned up. You know what I'm saying? The Vikings, they on right now. You know what I'm saying? But of course, I'm going Dallas. We got a great team. And even though the Vikings are pretty good this season, I think this will be our bounce back game, and this will be our statement game. So once we get this dub, the rest of the league will know that we serious. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to the Vikings, but the Cowboys, I got the Cowboys getting that dub. And the Packers will play the Titans next week. Now, the Titans are one of the best teams in the AFC. This going to be a great matchup. You know what I'm saying? The Packers, they haven't been doing too well this season, even though they did sneak and get a dub against my Cowboys. But if anybody could get this win against this Titans team, it would be Aaron Rodgers. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I got love for Aaron Rodgers, but I'm going Titans. I just feel like when we look at the overall teams, the Titans have a better team. So I'm going to go ahead and go Titans in that one. And, you know what I'm saying? I can't wait for next week. You know what I'm saying? The Cowboys need to get this bounce back win. It's going to be tough, but we're going to get it. We can do it. Go Dallas. So let's go ahead and get into the NBA headlines. Week 4. You know what I'm saying? So we at the end of week 4 in the NBA. And we take a look thus far. The LA Lakers are 3-10. How? What's going on in LA? I don't understand how they're 3-10. LeBron James not gonna let this go on for too much longer. You know what I'm saying? So the league, they getting everybody getting their wins and doing their thing. It's not playoff time yet. It's not even All-Star break. So I know the Lakers are picking up. You know what I'm saying? Westbrook adjusted to his role. We see what he did against Brooklyn last night. So It'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? All the Lakers fans out there, all, you know what I'm saying, everybody who rock with LA and rock with Braun, it ain't over with. You know what I'm saying? But I'm still not understanding this 3-10. But it is what it is right now. It's the beginning of the season. And the Golden State Warriors are under 500. They're 5-8. How? I don't understand that either. They're 5-8 for the Golden State Warriors. But it's all good, though. I expect them to pick it up when the season goes on as well. Steph been hooping, though. Steph been cooking. So, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's not even all-star break yet. Everybody's still adjusting. Everybody's still, you know what I'm saying, getting they adjusting to their new teams and schemes and things of that nature. So by the time all-star break comes, we're going to really see who hooping. And then we still got a whole bunch more games after that. So it's right now, it's looking crazy for those two teams who I expect to be elite this season. But they'll pick it up. When we look at the Eastern Conference, we see the Bucks and the Celtics going off. Them the clear two top teams in the East, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Jason Tatum been hooping. Shout out Jason Tatum. You know what I'm saying? It's still early, but them the top two. Of course, we got to show love to the Hawks and the Cleveland Cavaliers. They balling. So, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Eastern Conference. And the Nets been picking it up. You know, they had a little coaching change, you know what I'm saying? And it's been looking good. Hopefully, once they get everybody back, everything will pick up for the Nets as well. I feel like they got a real talented roster. And I expect by the end of the season, I expect the Nets to be up there with the Celtics and with the Bucks. And, of course, the Sixers, I feel like they're going to pick it up as well. You know what I'm saying? So, these are the teams that are balling so far for the Eastern Conference. We take a look at the Western Conference. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Blazers, the Nuggets, and the Suns. You know what I'm saying? Them the top three teams so far hooping. I can't leave out the Jazz. The Jazz started off strong, and they still hooping. All these teams are close in the West. They hooping. You know what I'm saying? So the West is looking competitive. And I still think the MVP is going to go to either Luka or Ja. So we're going to see what it is. Both Luka and Ja Morant is going off. They balling. And they teams are doing pretty good. You know what I'm saying? They right up in there in the mix. So like I said, I'm saying it now. I'm calling it now. Those are going to be my two top candidates for MVP by the end of the season. You know what I'm saying? And both of them is hooping. So it's looking good. The West is looking competitive. And it looks like we got something to look forward to throughout the whole season. So it's still early in the NBA season, but it's looking good. It's a lot of talent out there, a lot of talented teams, and I can't wait to see how it all plays out. Well, I just want to thank everybody for tuning in to another episode of the Lifestyle Sports Podcast. It's AI from the 210. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, like, follow on IG at the Lifestyle Sports Podcast at Allen Iverson, ALAN Iverson. Until next time.